Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we are going to be doing an unboxing of the new Colourpop Wild Child collection. I did get the entire collection and I just wanted to test it out. One, if you guys have seen the you guys have seen the pictures of this collection. I mean, it isn't the most exciting collection, you know what I mean? But I haven't tried anything from Colourpop in Lord knows how long, and I wanted to give it a go. I mean, I consulted with my daughter, I consulted with my friend, they both said no, and then I consulted with you guys, and one of my subbies was like, yeah, can you do it? And that was just like my go ahead to just buy it. She gave me permission. So thank you, my dear. I'm going to put her name right up here. So I appreciate you feeding into the addiction. So I end up getting the entire collection. So if you are interested in seeing what this collection looks like, especially on my complexions, stay tuned. But also too, before you get all cozy, there is a subscribe button over here. And before you even click that subscribe button, I just want to let you know why you should subscribe. If you want to check out videos like this where I'm unboxing, where I'm just, putting on makeup, and also when I'm doing commentary, by all means, click that subscribe button. Is located right here, and alongside of it is a notification bell. You have to click both of them. Like, it's imperative. Like, they go hand in hand. They're right here. Click it. Welcome to my channel. There is a subscribe button that's located right here. Alongside of it is a notification bell. Stay tuned. So this is the box that it came in. I am shocked that I haven't been so impulsive to open up this box. So as you can see, the collection is but yay big. It's a small box, right? So I am going to now open it. Yes, thank you, Valencia. Because of you, dear, I have more makeup to add to my foolery. So this is what we got going on inside of the box. Oh, she's cute. I think from what I can remember from Colourpop is that they always had cute boxes. I used to get a lot of their Super Shock shadows at the very beginning of my journey of collecting makeup, and I haven't. One, because they dry out. Two, because their eyeshadows never seem to suit, for dark skinned people. Like, it doesn't seem like they're dark and deep enough to accommodate people who are dark, who are my complexion, or who are just as dark, in my opinion. So I was never drawn, or haven't been drawn, to their newer stuff. But for whatever reason, this kind of caught my eye because I felt like it was brown girl friendly. I mean, I don't know. The entire collection is $59. I got it when it was on sale. I think the day that it got released, or maybe even the day after, it was $50.25. You are unable to use any affiliate codes with the sale, at least at the time. I think that you can use affiliate codes now if you're interested in getting it, now that it's at regular price, I think at $59. And the palette itself is $14 if you want to get, one, you can get all the items individually if you don't want the entire collection. So the palette, here's what it looks like. The packaging is $14, and you have 9 shades. Oh, she's cute. Cute little packaging. I pray that when I open up this thing, the colors are deep enough to do something for me. I'm scared. So okay, so you have a mirror. This part is like a little, cover to protect the mirror. So I'm not going to pull that off because it's just going to blind you. Oh, and this is what she looks like. She's cute. Okay. They look like I can fool with them. I'm not disappointed on what the colors look like. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 matte shadows, 1 pressed glitter. I want to say a satin shade I'm not even looking at the website, but one looks like a satin shade, and it has like some shimmer. But I'm gonna do some swatches. This is cute. Not disappointed at all, at least based on what I see in the pans. Lord knows how this is gonna perform on my eyes. And then the collection came with 3 lippy sticks that run for $7 individually. You have, Lord, you have the shade Brat Pack. Nice little packaging. The component's cute. Gonna assume they all have the same component. Like a chestnutty brown. Let me just go ahead and just swatch it on my hand. Oh, she's a cute shade. Brat Pack. Because it seems like I'm in front of a window and it just seems like the lighting is just dimming. And I'm looking dark, but I'm in front of my ring light. So I don't know what this is going to translate into. Jesus. The second shade is Oh Behave. Oh, she's nice. And Oh Behave is a deep brown. Nice chocolate color. And I don't even think, I may have had purchased lippy sticks like back in the day. Like when they came out initially. Like when Colourpop was brand new. And this next shade is Sassy. And she's like a reddish brown. Nice neutral color. So those are the 3 lippy sticks. Like them, and they run $7 each. And the 3 Super Shock shadows are $6 each. And there's 3 shades. Did I say that? 3 shades. And they come in the classic, components, just in brown. And this is the shade Basic Instinct. And I'm going to swatch these. I just want to just show you what it looks like in the pan or in the packaging. And I still have a couple of them. The one thing I don't like about Colourpop is their matte Super Shock shadows. They dry out. I have a few left of like the shimmery shadows and they work fine still. This shade is Run Wild. Run Wild. I don't know. So far the collection is looking better than I thought. Like she was cute online, but of course no one is, from what I gather, a lot of people weren't jumping up to get it because it was like, okay, these are just basic eyeshadow shades. Who needs another neutral, everyday brown bronze palette? But this is cute. I don't even know. I do. I have like some Juvia's Place palettes or whatever that that has it, but one has like all mattes. The other one has like shimmer. This seems like it's small. Like it's a smaller version of what I already have and I could use. And the last shade for the Super Shock shadows is Free Reign. Oh, yes. So she's a pretty chocolatey brown bronze. I guess I could have went on the website to kind of give you a better description of what these shadows are in color. Okay, so the last 2 items in the collection are the blush compacts. They run for $9 each. Now, I didn't know they were blush when I clicked purchase. I thought they were highlighter shades. I'm like, okay, boom. These 2 shades, regardless of what they are or whatever, as far as highlights, I felt like I could use both of them. I didn't know they were blush. So this is where the collection might get a little sketchy and may not be brown girl friendly. So let's take a look. The first one is Jet Set. So again, I don't know who likes looking at the boxes. I mean, the packaging's cute. Like all of them look the same with the whole animal print, giraffe kind of print. Pressed powder blush. So can you use these like as setting powders? I mean, does anybody know? This is where you miss me, Colourpop. Like, and the last one is called Trippin'. Okay. I mean, this might be, I don't know about a blush though. Like, what am I, and it has some like glittery specks in it. Like, that's not a blush. I mean, maybe. But for me, I don't even think that looks ashy, right? And on camera, it doesn't look like a blush. Okay, so from what I can see so far, the collection is cute. Now, these blushes, what is technically really truly pissing me off currently, it was like, well, did you not include people who are darker? Like, these are cute for someone who's light, but what about the ones who are not lighter? Like, what exactly are we gonna do? I'm gonna try this tripping one, but for the lighter shade, it's just like, okay, like, why? Okay, what's the name of this? Jet Set. Now, I understand that there should be shades for everyone. Well, because clearly there isn't. But I understand there being a lighter powder is where I was trying to get. I understand it should be a lighter powder, but there isn't anything for someone darker. And that's fine if you only added 2 shades in the collection. But why not offer other shades to purchase outside of the collection where the rest of us could have pieced what we wanted together versus just having 2 shades to choose from, knowing that's not going to fit everybody. Do you get my qualm? Do you get my issue? Like, do you understand where I'm coming from? Because I just don't understand. I feel like these 2 shades are unacceptable. I'm going to read, and when I come back, I'm going to see if the lighter shade, if I can use that like as an under eye setting powder. I don't know. But if it doesn't say that I can use it as such, I'm not even going to swatch it or waste my time. I'm just going to like put it to the side and give it away because, like, for why? You know what I mean? It's kind of disappointing. So now I'm going to get into the swatches. So let's go. All right. So what did you guys think of those swatches? Now for the lippy sticks, I'm going to swatch them on my lips when I get to the point to swatch them on my lips. So that's why I didn't swatch them in the swatch portion of this video. So we're going to put those to the side. And then I think I'm going to do like a lip combo. I don't know. Let me just marinate on that. But I also, before I get started on this look, I did want to give you guys a comparison on what this Wild Child palette looks like in comparison to the Juvia's Place chocolate palette. So I kind of lied when I said I didn't have anything, something like, you know, something small that had colors that I could use every day. And I do. And I do. That's when you know when you do the most. So of course, this is what the Wild Child palette looks like. And this is what the Juvia's Place chocolate palette looks like. The difference is, of course, this one has bigger pans. There's only 6 shades. This one has smaller pans and has nice shades. It has 9 shades in it. But these are definitely chocolate girl friendly. They are very deep in tone. And these were nice. As you saw the swatches, it was surprisingly, you know, dark skin friendly. At least on my arm it looked. So now we're going to check out the blendability and how it works on the eye. So I'm going to put an eyeshadow base on my lids. I already I filled in my brows and sculpted those out. What do I want to use, Lord? I'll use the P. Louise. I was going to use concealer. Should I use it? I'll use it. It's in my hand. The P. Louise Rumor 5 shadow base. And I'm going to try to be as, no, I don't want to be, I guess basic as possible with the look. Let's start off with, what's it called? Hard to Get. This reddish brown shade right here. It does have some kickback to it. This is deeper than I thought that it was going to be. That kind of changed the direction of where I wanted this to go. Sorta. I still don't know what I'm doing. But she is rich though. And I want to say that's how the Juvia's Place palette is too. Like, that reddish shade was rich. Now I'm going to go in with Grounded Crew. This right here. I think I'm just going to go halfway point. I don't know in which direction I want this look to go in. I kind of did, but now I don't. Now that screws it up. But maybe not. Maybe I can flip this around because With that Run Wild shade, I wanted to do somewhat like a halo. I should have thought about it. But because I just opened this box today, not really knowing what the pigmentation of these shades were going to be, I didn't know what to do. I mean, I never would know what to do, so that's technically fine. I think I can still kind of flip this shade. I mean, this look around. But I will say, with me wearing this sweatshirt, which is cream, very light shaded, the fallout of this palette is landing on this sweatshirt. So if you plan on getting this, and I don't know how the other Colourpop eyeshadows are as far as fallout, but if you plan on getting this one, just make sure that you get dressed after your look. I recommend that. Right, and then I'm gonna go with hashtag spotted. I think that's what it says. This right here. And I'm going to, let's see, watching it be deep enough. And so from the inner portion of my eye going toward, I don't really like it. Yeah, you can barely see it, I think, on camera. No. So we're gonna go back into Ground Crew and bring it all the way in. Okay, we're gonna go back in with Hard to Get, this shade right here. But I think I'm gonna bring it up some. So I'm gonna tap it and bring it up and move towards the center. Then I'm gonna go towards the inner corner of my eye. Do the same thing. We'll move towards the center and move up. And I'm gonna blow it out towards the outer corner of my eye. So at first I was going with the whole rounded shape, but I don't want to now. So the next shade we're gonna go in with is Feisty. And hopefully this shade is deep enough to do what I want it to do. Because if Hard to Get is deep, let's hope this is deeper. Okay, I'm gonna wing it out. Light strokes, then move it towards the center. So I'm gonna go in with the brush that I used with Hard to Get and blend it out. And I'm gonna take this small shader brush. I should have said that to begin with. It's a small shader brush, whichever one you have will do. Tap it into my inner corner. And the shade that I used, Hard to Get, just blend it out. What I said, shade? The brush I used with Hard to Get, I'm going to blend it out. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing I just did to this eye onto the other eye. I didn't record what I just did, Jesus. Okay, so what I just did, Lord have mercy, I hate when I do this. I used the shade Graceland, this shade right here. It's like a matte glittery shade, if that makes any sense. This shade right here. So it's kind of matte, but then there's a whole bunch of glitter. Nonetheless, anyway. So I use my finger to apply this eyeshadow. You see more of the glitter than you do see the color, and I just tapped it with my finger and then tapped it around the lid shade, around my lid, and then moved it up. I hate when I do that. I'm not going to leave it like this. I'm going to add one of the Super Shock shadows to my lid, but I just wanted to see what this shade looked like. So, and I like it. I think it's one of those shades that can stand alone. Like if you didn't want to do all this other extra stuff, you can use that shade all over the lid or just on the lid or whatever, and kind of disperse the glitter. So I'm just going to take a brush that I was using and just kind of blend it towards the center. I don't want to bring it out because I feel like I'm just going to just spread the glitter in a direction where I don't want it to go. So I'm just picking up my brush. It's still kind of spreading its glitter. I mean, that's what it does. But I just wanted the focus point to be in the center. And so I'm going to take the shade Run Wild, this shade right here. If I had to suggest, like right off the top, like right now, I would suggest this shade. Oh, she's so cute. So I'm just gonna take a little bit with my finger, gently tap, kind of get the majority of the color on the lid, and then work my way up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to apply my foundation, and then I'll be back to finish up the eye look, and to apply the lippy sticks and the blush, I suppose. And I'll be right back. Just an honorable mention, these hot wasabi flavored peas. Yo, these things are so good. To know people, because I have been leading. Okay, so let's finish up this look. I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl dark brown. I hate when I lose stuff in plain sight, Jesus. Where's my pencil sharpener? Oh, that's annoying. But anyway, so I'm gonna use this LA Girl dark brown pencil sharpener. I'm annoyed. Pencil sharpener. What is this? An eyeliner. And this is in the shade, I think just dark brown. Yeah. I'm gonna go in with the shade Ground Crew. Start to help blend that eyeliner I just put down. If you guys ever want to know, like as far as what brushes I use, for the most part, I use Morphe brushes. And only because, oh, this fallout. Only because I was a part of the Morphe Me like brush club for years, and the good majority of my brushes are Morphe brushes. Colored Rain is coming out with some brushes tomorrow, honey. I'm trying to see if I win this giveaway first before I buy them. So they're supposed to announce the winner today. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Feisty, starting in my outer corner. I never ever really used mirrors, but what I'm noticing with my camera, it's helping me stay in focus. And this brush doesn't have any more parts on it from what I had earlier. It's just using it just to blend out. And I'm gonna go in with Fierce. This shade right here, she's pretty, but she's also extremely chunky, honey. And she's very spongy. Look at this. I don't even have to dip in the thing twice. Yeah, she's chunky and glittery, but pretty nonetheless. As you can see how I laid it down, and the shade disappears because she's so chunky. I didn't add a bronzer to my face per se, but I'm going to do it now while I have, because I didn't want to like skew what this blush looked like. I don't think she's gonna work for me, but let's try it anyway. This is in the shade Trippin', and there's gold flecks in it. Do you see anything? I mean, I guess. I'm not a fan of this either. I'm gonna bless somebody with that because I don't want it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to take, now AMARA Cosmetics has, I want to say, are they the same shades? If they're not the same shades, similar shades to this, they have a new blush palette, so go check them out. So I'm just going to take Candela and just, or Candela and Deserted and mix them to do something, honey, because that blush was garbage. Much better. Okay, I'm gonna put on my highlighter, my lashes, and then I will be right back to do lip swatches. Okay. All right, so let's do the lip swatches. Okay, I'm gonna do a lip combo. I hope you like those swatches. I really didn't care for them so much, but I need a lip combo. And so I'm gonna take this a LA Girl eyeliner. I can't remember. I'll leave everything down in the description box. I'm gonna line my lips. It's a dark brown, dark. So I'm going to take a little bit of Sassy and layer it right on top of that dark brown. Okay, and then I'm going to take a pencil brush and blend them. And then I'm going to go in with Brat Pack, the lighter shade. Yeah, I need to exfoliate these lips. It could just be me. But I don't even think like these lip shades kind of go with the vibe of the palette. I think like the lip shades are too warm. I'm going to take this Lifter Gloss by Maybelline in the shade Crystal. She has a huge doe foot, and just go right on top. This is the final look. I got my whole lion-esque stuff going on here to kind of go with the theme. So let's talk about it. I'm going to break down this collection bit by bit and let you know what I personally think about it. If I had to rate this palette, I'd give it a solid 8.5. And only being because, one, the fallout is crazy. And usually when I'm getting dressed, when I'm putting on my makeup, I put my makeup on before I get dressed. But there's some people who like to, do a quick look and already dressed. This will get your clothes nice and dirty. Nice, warm looks for the everyday. I think it's very cute. For $14, why not? Why not? I don't think you can find this at Ulta if it's ever gonna get there, but you can definitely find it on the Colourpop.com website. And like I said, it's $14 if you just want to get it by itself. The full collection is $59.99. And if you can find one of your favorite, influencers, you can use their affiliate code. I say this is a go. The Super Shock shadows, definitely a go if you don't have shades like this already. And how much did I say they were? I think they were like, what, $6? The Super Shock shadows are $6. These, honey, are a go if you don't have shadows like this. But the benefit to these is that you just dip your finger in, you slide it on your lid, you dust it out, and you're done. I love that they're excellent standalones and eyeshadow toppers. So I recommend them. Look at these, so cute. What I don't recommend from this collection are the blushes. The blushes I could do without. Now granted, when I purchased it, I didn't think they were blushes. I'm thinking they look like highlighter. So that's what I get for not reading. The lippy sticks, I would like to say they're cute. I think that if you know, they're all right. Like I wouldn't go out my way to spend $7 on these things. Definitely if you plan on getting them, exfoliate your lips. I didn't do that, and you could see every little crevice of my crustaceans on my lips. But they're very smooth, very comfortable, very pigmented. But I'm not so much a lippy stick person. I just wanted to try it, review it, bring it to you guys, and that'd be that. But they're very, very nice for your everyday lippy. But now that you know you have your lips covered, they will get in your mask. So not really worth the buy right now. I don't think anybody should come out with lipsticks right now until we take these masks off, whenever that might be. And I really did like the palette. I enjoyed the palette. It's a very, very good everyday palette, and I recommend it. In the Super Shock shadows. Everything else I could do without. So let me know down in the comment section if you had bought this collection, or if you decided to pass on the collection. If so, why? Why'd you buy it? Why'd you pass on it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, now if you want to connect with your girl on social media, you can find me on everything Talia's Eye Candy. And I also have a second Instagram page called Beauty from the Inside Out 365, where I, put a Bible scripture up, do inspirational things over there, and you can just check me out if you want to pick me up. And I will catch you all in the next. Bye.
Es que yo estoy buena, es que yo estoy dura. Yo sé que tú me quieres dar toda la noche entera. Tú no mueves la cadera, yo sé que te desespera. Pero con esta negra no hay quien pueda.